What was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
What the
Who was you texting?
What are you talking? Is there anything in my head?
Oh, Houdini, right? You just, gone. Gone, just like that.
What are you
Who
talking about?
Who are you texting?
There's literally...
Where?
Right, where?
Where, right?
Where?
Who was you texting?
Babe.
Why are you playing with me?
She asked for a temporary break from her marriage, expecting him to chase after her. What she never saw coming was him closing that chapter for good. Let's see just how much this wife regrets her decisions after her manipulation completely blew up in her face.
I hate being married. I long for the day to be single again. The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. But I literally do hate being married. So y'all know how I say that I always use my content to push my pain into purpose, make y'all laugh. A lot of this pain is connected to my marriage. A lot of it. I just try my hardest not to put it out there, and I'm still not going to go into details. But just know that this shit is not fucking gold. And no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still just want the fuck out. I want to be single. I know I can love myself better alone than anybody can love me with them. I love who I am, but I do not love who I am with this person. I hate being fucking married. And on my life, once this shit is over, I would never fucking get married again.
Marriage doesn't change who you are. It reveals who you've always been. If you feel trapped, maybe the problem isn't the marriage itself, but the lack of maturity needed to grow inside one. Don't blame commitment when character is the real issue.
Can we talk?
About what? I'm in the middle of doing something.
Yeah, about this.
Hey, babe. I don't got away from me. I have a husband. Whoa. What's that? What's that? I cannot stand him. I don't want to listen to that. Turn it off. Minutes with him.
Don't want to listen to it. You sent it to me.
No, I didn't. I did not send that to you.
He's the absolute worst.
Stop it. Stop. Turn it off.
So, what was that? Send that to the wrong person?
I can't believe you're so gullible.
Gullible?
Yes, obviously it's a f***ing TikTok trend, dude. Like, you haven't seen this trend? It's you, like, send a message to your husband or whatever, and, like, it's, like, supposed to be, though, for, like, somebody else.
Okay.
So that way, like, ha!
Alright, so.
This wife accidentally sent her husband a voice message that was actually meant for the man she was secretly seeing. The second he played it back to her, panic kicked in immediately. Caught with undeniable evidence, she tried to hide behind some fake social media excuse. That's not just dishonesty. It's a terrible performance. Some people don't just lose their relationship, they lose every bit of credibility trying to cover it up. No internet trend can hide poor character. Subscribe for more reality check.
Be with me after everything I've done for you! You don't want to be with me? Say it again. Let me hear you say it again.
You're really creeping me out.
Say it again!
You're saying you're gonna post and blackmail me on Twitter? Like, what are you talking about?
Go back and read How fucking hard was that? Crazy. How fucking hard? What's that?
You're insane.
Now I'm gonna harass you all night.
Huh? Look, live.
That's my husband.
We are not married.
You are, right?
We are. We are.
Not even a little bit.
That's
we
been my
sex,
husband.
We have sex occasionally, and that's as far as our relationship goes.
Excuse me?
Well, there's no such thing as a common law marriage. You either have
Oh, no, we're married.
marriage certificate or not.
We are married.
Show them the marriage certificate.
Did you hear that?
Because you ain't got one because we're not married, dummy.
My dad married us. You don't remember? Really?
No, your dad took you to the mental hospital.
You aren't in control. You're simply waiting for everything to fall apart. Face reality now before the truth catches up and costs you everything. It's never worth gambling your life away.
You know, life really does come at you fast because 1 minute, my boyfriend's meeting my parents and spending a day with his grandparents. And the next day, we have like a mini communication breakdown and I don't hear from him. And it's been a week. And my birthday's in 2 days. So needless to say, I'm fighting for my life over a man, nay, boy, and writing shit on Post-it notes like, you're worthy of love and you're not a worthless piece of garbage, and putting it on my bathroom mirror. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing.
Choose the wrong person, get hurt, then cry about it online. That's the modern victim cycle in a nutshell. Instead of searching for sympathy, maybe it's time to face the mirror.
To my apartment, completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry and took everything else.
I want to travel.
Yeah, you always say you want to travel, but why don't you want to travel more locally? Something that we can go on together.
Travel more locally? I've travelled locally. I want to travel. You know, the whole world.
Not with me. Like, I've not seen shit around here. Why don't you could be like a guide and stuff. We could have like an adventure together. It doesn't always have to be so far away.
Yeah, but I want to travel the world, and I've asked you to come with me, and you said no.
Because I don't have the money to go to places like Peru, okay? I'm sorry I don't earn that much, alright?
If we go for long, you get a job, you work there, you become, you know, one of the people.
Oh, great, so I'm travelling to work. That's your grandiose plan for me. So you can go off, have some fun, and what? I've got to go find some pot wash job.
Well, no, because I didn't say that, did I? We'd both get a job. What do you think I do when I go off for a month at a time?
You take pictures.
It's not a high life. Yeah, because I earn it.
You are so disrespectful. You are so disrespectful.
What is your problem? I don't understand. Look, I can't keep having this argument with you. You knew that I like to go travelling.
Fine. Go travelling. Go find some guy whilst you're out there. I don't give a shit anymore.
Expecting your husband to work himself into the ground just so you can enjoy expensive vacations isn't partnership. It's selfishness. Healthy relationships are built together, not on one person sacrificing everything. If he's breaking himself just to fund your lifestyle, he's not being treated like a husband. He's being used. Protect both your peace and your finances.
I know why his non-payment of child support is. Why he's had a job the whole time working for Larson's Construction, making $26 an hour underneath the table for months now.
This is your time to ask him questions.
Okay, Derek, seeing you had money to buy alcohol, why were you not paying your child support?
Because you had contacted FOC before I had a chance to be placed on payroll, so I was terminated.
That's not my fault. You know you're supposed to pay child support. Pay your shit. Be a man.
Money disputes between parents are almost never as simple as they appear. There's almost always more happening behind the scenes than what we get to see.
If she says we should take a break, this is what she really means. I want to break up with you and explore other options. If I can't find anything better, I'll be back. If she says she wants a break, I want you to say this. I respect your decision, but understand I won't be here waiting if you decide to come back.
A break usually means you're being placed on the sidelines while someone else is being explored. A man with self-respect should never accept being someone's backup plan. If she asks for space, give her all the space she wants, permanently. Keep your dignity and move on.
To see if maybe we could close the door on the whole divorce attorney type stuff.
You know, I'm getting real sick and tired of you calling and coming over 24/7.
Okay, well that's rude. That's not how I was expecting you to answer the phone at all.
You want me to be cordial? This isn't a cordial period of our life.
I mean, I was hoping we could have a cordial conversation. Are you willing to listen or no?
Fine. God forbid. I mean, okay. I should let all this go through the attorney, but what do you want?
Well, I'm hoping that we can lose the attorneys. I was calling to let you know that I'm in line to pick up Micah from school, and I will drop him off after. But before you got in the car, I wanted to see if maybe we could close the door on the whole divorce attorney type stuff.
No. Why would we do that?
Well, if you want me to be honest, Brian cheated on me. So, we're not together anymore. And so, I mean, we built a beautiful life together, and I understand that I just want to know, I know that the Tinder was obviously a mistake on my... Can you just listen, Avery? I know that the Tinder was a mistake on my part, but I was wondering if you'd be open to, reconciling our marriage and, healing it. And maybe we can go to therapy together.
Coming back only because the new option failed isn't love, it's settling. A man who respects himself doesn't accept being someone's second choice. If she only returned after running out of alternatives, the smartest move is to leave that door locked.
This question is for the men. Why are you so dramatic? So dramatic when we ask to do a simple task around the house. This goes out to the husbands. Men, husbands. I asked my husband, can you sweep and mop? Please. I'll do the bathrooms. He said, no problem. I was like speechless. He'd invite me on it. 4 days later, this shows up.
This is just like a man, and I don't mean that in any sort of negative tone. I mean that in a very good tone, because men are logical thinkers and they're really good at coming up with good solutions. So honestly, I don't see any drama going on here. I just see a whole lot of logical thinking from a very smart man that likes to work smarter, not harder.
It's unbelievable. She creates the chaos, he fixes it, and somehow she still believes she's owed even more. Do you think the husband handled the situation the right way? Let me know in the comments.
And babe, can you get extra water for the trip?
Yeah, I got you.
Where's my music now playing?
All right. All right, we got water. We're gassed up. Let's do this.
You can just take me home. I'm not going on this trip.
What happened now?
You were just a waste of time. You're just like the rest of them. You're literally worthless.
I told you I've been lied to. You acted like you're gonna be different. You got caught. That's why you're quiet, because you got caught. Who is Morgan? Because you got a girl's name in your Bluetooth, so obviously Morgan was in this car. Go ahead, talk. I'm really curious how you're gonna explain this one.
This is a rental car. So I'm assuming Morgan is the last person who drove it.
Do you want a massage?
Some people jump to conclusions faster than that car accelerated. At least the apology afterward was awkward enough to make the point.
The 1950s housewife, like June Cleaver, a lot of people think is like traditional values. That was not tradition. That was an organized PR campaign to get women to stay in the kitchen. When men came back from World War II, women were forced to leave the workforce. Ad agencies and pop culture really glamorized the housewife. Like, domesticity is so cute. And women were continually sold more products and lifestyles that really emphasized their place. And then the post-war economy really boomed, and so did the suburbs. Middle-class families started to move into single-family homes, and men became the breadwinners. Then pop psychologists started to talk about, oh, women are the caretakers and the nurturers, and it's tied to our biology. So either she's going to be really good at taking care of the home and your children, or it is her personal failing. And then even educational institutions started to promote degrees in homemaking, if women got higher degrees at all. And this is all to prepare women for marriage instead of the workforce. You can even see that publications like women's magazines went from writing about adventure stories to romance tales where women just find their knight in shining armor. So we're supposed to go back to traditional values. This was never a tradition in the first place.
Reducing the traditional family model of the 1950s to nothing more than propaganda ignores history completely. That period focused on rebuilding stability after years of worldwide conflict. It wasn't about excluding anyone. It was about creating strong households where both roles contributed. History shouldn't be rewritten to support modern narrative.
What was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Who was you texting?
What are you talking? Is there anything in my head?
Oh, Houdini, right? You just, gone. Gone, just like that.
What are you
Who
talking about?
Who are you texting?
There's literally...
Where?
Right, where?
Where, right?
Where?
Who was you texting?
Babe.
Why are you playing with me?
Like, what are you talking about?
Why are you playing with me?
Is there an invisible phone?
Why are you playing with me?
Where?
Where's the phone? Who are you texting?
Actually, where is my phone?
What's going on?
No, where is my phone for
What's going on?
The panic in her expression gave everything away. If she had nothing to hide, why was the phone suddenly off limit? A guilty conscience is impossible to disguise forever. Secrets eventually become too heavy to carry.
Before you even get the line, I'm going to give you one opportunity. What did you do?
I told you I went to see my aunt.
Okay.
That's the one reason I went over there for
For Atlanta. Okay, that's it. Just for your aunt, that's it.
Yeah.
And you just seen some friends.
And then I ended up seeing my friends. They were,
And then what y'all do?
We didn't do anything. We were just kicking it.
Oh, okay. Well, my boy that follows you on your close friends, seems different. Okay, yeah. This seems like nothing, huh? This seems like nothing, huh? I'm in your city. Yeah, close friends, huh? So what's this?
Who's friends?
Lamborghini, huh? Oh, don't worry about who's friends. So you're in a Lamborghini.
Your friends are just toxic. You're just trying
so you're in a Lamborghini. You popping bottles in Atlanta.
Problems all the time. Let me tell you.
So what's this? So what's this? This ain't you?
You know what? Yes. Okay.
Double R only. You ain't never been in a double R in your life. You talking about double R only. What's this about, huh? I'm pulling up in your city, Lamborghini.
Even with undeniable proof sitting right in front of her, she still tried to twist the story. That's not defending yourself. That's manipulation. Anyone willing to lie while the evidence is staring them in the face has absolutely no respect for you. Stop arguing with dishonesty and simply walk away.
I had to break up with my boyfriend when I fell off a slide and he went, "Oh, babe, are you okay?" Ew! I'm drunk. We're at a playground. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm with all of my best friends. We're running up and down the slide. So obviously I face plant hard off of the swing. So we're dying laughing. He like breaks up the circle of us laughing and he goes, guys, let's be serious. Babe, are you okay? Are you okay? Say if you're okay. Bro.
Question for everyone in the bathroom? Yes, ma'am. Should I dump him? Yes! If you're listening in, then yes!
These days, people throw away relationships over almost nothing, acting as though ending things gives them power. In reality, it usually reveals an inability to build something lasting. If relationships become disposable, so does commitment.
Talk about how hard it is to leave the good guy. When you say, I want a divorce, and he's like, no, I want to work this out. Everything's going to be fine. You know, we can get through this. And he's so encouraging and everything's just so peachy keen, right? We talk about how I'm manipulated into staying because he's a good guy. He does nothing wrong. Like, the only thing he's guilty of is being lazy and, you know, not putting in effort like we did when we were in the beginning of our relationship, like any other marriage.
Crying afterward doesn't erase the choices that caused the damage. It's easy to regret things once you realize you traded something valuable for something temporary. But by then, it's already too late.
If he had to block you so that he could be with his girlfriend, you are a winner. You won. Because if he had to block you so that their relationship could work, you are a menace to humanity. And I want you to know that. Because ain't no way that this person is so obsessed with you that you had to be blocked because they had no self-restraint. They had no discipline. They literally couldn't hold themselves back from checking up on you, from maybe even messaging you, from watching your stories excessively. Like, they watch your stories in 10 seconds after you post them. They even like the stories. And you know that this connection, it didn't work out for whatever reason, but it was something real. And something real is always something to be reckoned with.
Nobody
dating after 50.
Nobody prepares you for what it's like to date after 50 when you've been married for a really long time. How can you be prepared for this? I have been single for 14 months. And in all transparency, I have done very little dating. Very little. Initially, I tried dating apps. I wanted to see if I could put myself out there again. I was lonely. I was looking for some companionship, and I turned to the apps. Well, that's a whole other video. One thing I hear from so many people my age is the older you get, the more difficult dating becomes because the less willing you are to compromise on things. Do you guys agree?
The dating world after 50 isn't the fantasy many imagine. It's often a harsh reminder that starting over isn't as easy as it sounds. Loneliness can become the price of walking away from something meaningful. Think carefully before throwing away a long-term relationship, because replacing it may be far more difficult than expected.
Then I asked him if he could ever forgive me. What he said next has been burned into my brain ever since. I hear it every single day, word for word, and it plays in my mind like a broken record. I hope someone comes into your life who makes you feel loved and safe just to betray you. I hope you spend every day wondering if the people you trust are lying to you. I hope you never feel secure in love again. I hope even when things seem perfect, there's a part of you that can't shake the doubt. I hope every I love you hear makes you wonder if they really mean it. And when it all falls apart, when it breaks you, I hope you remember that this is what you gave me.
Oh my God, bro.
He didn't say it to be cruel.
Whoa.
He wasn't a cruel man. He was the kindest, most selfless person I'd ever known. That's what makes it hurt so much. He said it because it was the truth. Because that's what I did to him. He got up and left. But his words stayed. They live in my head, echoing constantly. Every night when I try to fall asleep, I hear them again. Every time I feel even a little happy, they come back to remind me that I don't deserve it. I've tried to move on, but I can't. I can't love anyone without doubting them. I can't trust anyone without waiting for the betrayal. Every relationship I've had since has fallen apart because of that fear. That voice in the back of my head telling me it's all going to happen again. I know I did this to myself. I know I might even deserve this, but living with it seems unbearable sometimes.
Some people only recognize a good man's value after they've pushed him away forever. If you believe self-respect should always come first, hit that subscribe button, join the Dark Talon family, leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.